Je me place bien, voilà. Voilà. On connaît. Soin. Tu soignes qui? Oh, oula les mages. Aïe. Mon dos. Ce finish move, trop bien. Jamais vu Game of Thrones, mais je crois qu'il y a une grosse différence entre les deux d'après le chat d'Ato. Après, j'ai dit qu'elle m'y fait penser, j'ai pas dit que c'est le même personnage. Mais c'est le côté reine opportuniste qui veut le pouvoir, qui fait des coups de pute, ce genre de choses. Y a pas d'état d'âme.
That's not why you're here, is it?
No. Something's happened. We need you back in Dalimil.
What is it?
The whole town's in uproar. They're saying that Lubor is a bearer.
What?
Seems that one of our parties wasn't as thorough as they should have been. They let one of the bandits escape, and his escape route took him right through Dalimil. Some of the children spotted him, and he was about to silence them. And when Lubor felled him with a bolt of magic,
Alors,
and without a crystal.
But that's not possible.
moi aussi je fais...
It is, if he's a bearer and has been hiding it all these years, which is what people are saying. If he has, well, I wouldn't blame him. No man is branded by choice. Still, all those people see is a man who's lied to them all his life. One who was made a leader of himself when the world believed he should have been a slave.
Moi aussi je fais de la magie.
I don't know where we go from here, but I know one thing. Lubor needs all the friends he can get right now.
You're right.
Après Marie-Antoinette, elle a pas... Ouais, après c'est différent, enfin le parallèle vite fait. Hein. Parce que là, Annabella surtout, elle a trahi son mari, etc. Il y a le côté discrimination aussi des pourvoyeurs et tout.
It was bound to come out sooner or later.
We're sorry, Lubor. We tried to keep running, but we just couldn't anymore.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I rather enjoyed playing the hero for once. All that matters to me is that you two are safe.
Oui, bah de toute façon,
Talking to his betters like it's nothing.
je pense qu'il y a plein de sources d'inspiration, de toute façon.
All lies, I'll wager. Just like the ones he fed us all these years.
Once people make up their minds, it's hard to change them. We need to do something, and quickly. Convince the people not to let their prejudices blind them. Convince them that nothing has changed. That their enemy lies outside these walls, not within them.
You're right. We should speak to everyone.
I'm glad you agree. I'll handle the townsfolk. I'm a Dalmek born and bred, they listen to me. You head to the tavern. Make Conrad and Natalie remember who Lubor really is. They know that Lubor and I are friends. I might not make for the most impartial of interlocutors.
Ah, par contre, moi je suis pas proche de Lubor, hein. J'ai son pin, c'est tout.
League of Merchants, however, is a trusted and impartial mediator of note.
Comment ça, ils me connaissent pas?
I'll do what I can.
Et...
Lubor, stay here with the children. I can't promise anything, but we'll try. And that is all I can ask of you.
Et oui, des nobles fils de pute, il y en a eu beaucoup dans l'histoire, hein, mais en fait, je fais le comparatif avec Cersei parce que c'est un perso assez connu de la pop culture, maintenant. Et les développeurs ont clairement dit qu'ils se sont inspirés de Game of Thrones. Enfin, que c'était une des sources d'inspiration. Et le perso fait quand même un peu penser à Cersei, donc...
Could I have a moment of your time?
I've seen your face before.
As have I. Lord Underhill, wasn't it?
Oui.
Of the League of Merchants.
Baron sous colline, c'est vrai.
That's right. I wanted to speak to you about Lubor.
The rumors that he's a bearer. All true, I'm afraid.
He'll never be mayor now. Not if I have anything to do with it.
But what of his wares? Bearer or no, his steel is highly valued throughout the Republic. In this at least he's done the town a service. Might that not earn him a little leniency?
Leniency? He pretended to be one of us when he was laughing behind our backs all the while.
I'm
Les
sorry, my
motivations
lord,
sont
but he
proches au
lied
final. Hein.
to us. He lied to you.
C'est le pouvoir et mettre son fils Octavien sur le trône.
Will you drive him
Pour
from his
Annabella.
home? Close his forge?
Et le sang pur, etc. Cersei, elle fait littéralement un gosse avec son frère, donc bon.
To get involved.
Quand même beaucoup de similarités.
The townsfolk have made their minds up. There was nothing I could do.
Nor I. Conrad and Natalie refused to consider anything but their own wounded pride.
You never know. Once their anger is cooled, they might see things differently. For now, we should report back to Lubor.
All right.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in loot.
I assume the situation is hopeless?
There's still hope. But...
But perhaps not in this lifetime, I think it's fair to say.
You mustn't think like that, Lubor. Give them time. They'll come around. We'll talk some sense into them in the end, you'll see.
No, you won't. And your efforts would be better spent elsewhere.
But Lubor...
Rosina would often tell me that steel does not lie, that a blade is a reflection of the smith who forged it. To yourself be true, that was her point.
Les dialogues anglais sont tellement courts que les sous-titres français disparaissent super vite.
But I do not doubt that she was always true to herself and what she believed in, right to the end. And so must I be. I must do what I know to be right, no matter what others might think of me. And now, I know what that is. I must embrace my new role of villain so that the people of Dalimil have something to unite against. For only united can they hope to stand against the threat that awaits them. I'll need to make a suitably dramatic exit, of course.
Don't go, Lubor. You're the only one who was ever kind to us. We'll be all alone. Again.
Trust me, little ones. It is for the best that I go. Not only for the town, but for you, too.
How could it possibly be for the best? These children need you. The least you can do is give the townspeople a chance to change their minds.
I would not take it, Victor. It's over.
Over, you say? And so just like that, you're going to throw this town and these children to the wolves? I thought you were better than this. But it seems you had me fooled as well.
Victor.
Forget it. Do what you will.
You sure you're making the right choice, Lubor?
Of those available to me, I believe it's the
Oh,
best.
c'est bon, il y aura une deuxième partie de quête.
But where are my manners? Here, your reward for clearing out that bandit camp. Right then, I have packing to do.
If there's anything I can do. Anything.
I'll bear it in mind. Thank you.
Très bien. Allez, plus qu'une quête secondaire. Avant d'en réavoir 50. Allez, des bisous Lubor, hein. Putain, plaisir. À part ça, vu que Clive est un émissaire, il est un peu Plus de droits que les esclaves. Ouais, c'est surtout que j'ai plus la marque au visage. Hein. Quand j'avais la marque au visage, les gens me chiaient dessus.
Ah, Clive. You'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What is it this
1500
time?
balles.
More wild beasts?
Nothing like that. I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask El how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Ok. Ce dialogue fut rapide. Faut qu'ils soient tous comme ça. Et évidemment, ils vont commencer à me raconter...
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but
No buts about it, all right?
Qu'est-ce qu'elle veut, la poissonnière?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
El? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
T'es assez con, s'il était arrivé 10 secondes avant, il n'y aurait pas eu besoin de re-expliquer la situation.
But I thought we were the only ones the Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the Consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right.
Allez.
It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend. I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the Consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
Je vais manquer de screenshots, je pense. Sur CVOD.
To Randalar, then.
Et j'ai tellement rien
Eloise waiting.
à screenshot. Coup dur. J'improviserai.
What I wouldn't give for a
Allons vers la douane.
When are they gonna let us through?
Ça fait pas un excellent screenshot dans cette quête? Ah ouais? Encore faut-il que je le foire pas et que je le fasse au bon moment quand il n'y a pas de dialogue.
good girl. Run like the wind.
Unlike the wind. On esquive les trucs qui volent. Ah bah non, ils viennent sur ma route. Ah, à un moment c'est compliqué de les esquiver. Un truc là-bas, c'est quoi? C'est une vouivre, je crois. Une référence à FF15. Bon, pas sûr que je l'aurai du coup. On verra. Bonjour.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves. And then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first.
Oui, je l'ai
It was
eu.
our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Ok. Bon, vu qu'il y avait un kappa, je suppose que la référence n'était pas encore maintenant.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
Comment ça j'ai dit ça y est, je l'ai. J'ai jamais dit ça.
And if what he said was true,
J'ai pas parlé pendant le dialogue. J'ai dit juste avant que je l'aurais très certainement pas.
they deserved more.
Si c'est une référence à FF15.
So badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise!
Eloise!
I'm from
Eloise!
Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head.
Ah, capture
The only
d'écran.
others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them. They need help, and fast.
Theo!
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just... make sure he's safe.
Hold on, Theo.
Mais c'est giga loin. Ah Théo, c'est de la route, hein. Salut. Ouais, c'est bon, c'est un caillou. On tourne. Sois pas débile. Ah oui, là on peut pas passer, je crois, on est obligé de faire le tour. Faut jamais essayer de sauter, hein, mais je ne pense pas que ce soit possible. Bonjour.
That'll do, girl.
What's the situation?
What's the situation? J'aime bien la musique. C'est possible? Ok, ok.
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether. We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
Let's go. 300. Oh bordel. Du coup, c'est pas un terrain de chasse là-bas.
Come on.
Des scorpions.
Where are you, Theo?
Des plongeurs des enfers. Un nom qui fait peur pour dire oiseau. Et beaucoup d'éther. Beaucoup.
Straight home now. Damn it.
Oh,
Too thick. These creatures have already turned.
oh c'était une belle brochette. Allez. Comment il a disparu?
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does.
Ah bah le voilà le dragon.
Looks like it's found.
Merde, il y avait un texte, dommage.
This thing's turned as well.
Ah mais c'est Svarog mais en nul. C'est Svarog mais avec 9 niveaux de moins. Oh, j'ai réussi à taper sa tête, incroyable. Bouché. Wow. Dans tes dents.
Nice try.
Yes. Danse draconique. Alors c'est quoi déjà? Je me souviens plus. Recule. Sur le côté. Et le dash. Recule. Ouais. Et le dash. Touché. Brave bête. Super. L'attaque dans le vide. Encore une fois, sans dégâts, je crois. Il semble pas que j'ai pris de dommages. Après, c'est plus simple, je connaissais les patterns. Je triche un peu.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Ah.
We have to get you out of here.
I think it might be a little too late for that.
Il fait penser à un perso de Forspoken.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream.
Theodore!
Ah bah là c'est foutu hein. On a vu ça a des mimiques très similaires avant qu'on l'affronte dans FF15. Ouais. Je te dirais ça après que j'aurai Google Ravus. Ravus FF15, c'est lequel? Ah, c'est lui. J'ai aucun souvenir. Enfin, je vois qui c'est, mais j'ai aucun souvenir de fight contre lui. Voilà.
Take care of my sister.
Theodore, wait.
Et là, il s'empale.
Goodbye. Elle.
C'est le deuxième qui fait ça hein, déjà dans le jeu. Non, approche pas, approche pas, approche pas. De toute façon, il reste plus rien. Je veux dire, il y a même pas de cendre, il a juste disparu dans l'éther. Donc, ça ne sert à rien d'approcher. Rentre chez toi. Tiens, tu veux son bout de pins pour un souvenir?
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life. He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
Bon bah, faut qu'il pensait faire au moins un petit objectif de la quête principale.
We were born to one of the great trading houses, and I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
Saute pas, saute pas!
All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to...
Elle joue bien la doubleuse, je trouve. Et c'est sûrement la quête de personnage secondaire la plus intéressante qu'on a eue jusqu'à présent. T'avais raison, Groudon. Clairement, c'est cool. C'est pas juste genre va aider des villageois. Ah, bravo. Super.
But I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more.
Là au moins il y a de l'émotion.
So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's.
La quête de Quentin est sympa, mais ça manque d'émotion, je trouve. Peut-être le doublage hein, qui est pas assez bien ou quoi, je sais pas, mais...
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then. For Théodore.
Tu vois, typiquement, Quentin, quand il est en mode ils sont venus avec moi, ils sont morts, gna gna gna. Tu sais, t'as pas dans sa voix ce côté de désespoir, tu vois, de tristesse ou de trucs comme ça. Il est vraiment juste hyper neutre quand il parle. Après, oui, c'est peut-être pas le doublage, je sais pas, la mise en scène ou quoi. Mais il est hyper neutre. On le voit pas buter aussi le ministre, par exemple. En fait, ça me manque de quelque chose, tu vois, la quête de Quentin, pour être vraiment bien. Je dis pas qu'elle est nulle, mais elle est moins bien en tout cas. Que ouais, il manque ce petit quelque chose. Eh ben, je crois que c'est bon. On a fait les quêtes secondaires. On est content. Et bah vous savez quoi? Je vais me mettre devant la quête principale et on s'arrêtera là. Parce qu'il est déjà minuit et quart. Mais ouais. On verra la suite, pas demain du coup. Ah non, il y a une récompense avant à prendre. Ça fait les chasses, il n'y a pas de chasse disponible.
Best of luck out there,
Il
Sid.
y a malheureusement pas de chasse, tu vois, il n'y a pas le petit point jaune au-dessus de Nectar. À me regarder, mais... Et ouais, tout est fait. Enfin, plus rien de nouveau. Donc on verra. On verra. Alors du coup pas demain, parce que du coup demain je ne suis pas disponible. Mais la suite ça sera jeudi, du coup. Ah c'est ça. Jeudi la suite. On est à combien de pourcents du jeu? On est à 86% du jeu, 39 heures. À la quête principale, forcément, le pourcentage n'avance pas parce qu'on fait des quêtes secondaires et ils ne comptent pas dans le pourcentage. Mais c'est pas grave. Du coup, je vous dis la bonne soirée, la bonne nuit, tout ça, tout ça. On se retrouve du coup jeudi pour la suite. Des bisous. Bonne soirée.